Hey everybody, this is Jared with Ductless Plus again. Just gonna show you a wall unit we just got done doing. This is a multi-zone combination ceiling cassette wall unit with a branch box that we installed in this attic. We put two ceiling cassettes in over on this side of the house. There's one right here. And then we put one right here in this room. So we're gonna add a third ceiling cassette once this kitchen here gets remodeled. They're gonna tear these walls out and kind of redo the ceiling and everything, and we're gonna add a ceiling cassette in this area right in here. So after they're all finished up and have all the cosmetics done, they're gonna put in some decorative wood beams and whatnot in there, and then we're gonna add the other ceiling cassette. This is the other wall unit that we installed. These are the FS units. What I really like about these ones is they have the dual blades on these units. I don't know where they put the remote control for this one, or I would show you, but I think there's one in here. I'll come in here and show you really quick how they work. But these are probably my favorite wall unit, if you want to know the truth. So it's in cool mode right there, down to 74. And then I'm gonna show you a few things that's interesting about this unit. So you have a left and a right vane up there. So see the two vanes? So like the left vane, I'm gonna put it into oscillation mode for you. So you can see it doing its own thing independently. So you could make that vane go up and down or oscillate or in any fixed position. And you can do the same thing with the right blade. If you watch, I'll start triggering it through its settings. And it can also do oscillation mode, and you can pair them. So right now it's gonna go to pair mode, and you'll see it start pairing. It's just off just a tad bit, but it will clean up the blade there. There it goes. So, and as you see, it just basically goes right there. Then also you have a fan option on here. If you watch, it's gonna be right in there by the fan blade. That's an auto mode. That's whisper quiet mode. That's low, medium high, and high speed. And you can hear the airflow coming out a little bit more powerful at that point. So also these units have a wide vane, and if you look right there, you'll see the wide vane, how it can go to the left or the right, or it can also oscillate back and forth, or you can put it in any one fixed position. So we'll just leave it center for now, and let the customer decide if he wants to have it to the left or the right or in oscillation mode. I kind of like leaving it in oscillation mode and in high speed. And then this is your temperature. Obviously we can simply turn it down to whatever you want. You know, don't turn it much more than a 25 degree differential, you know, on a 100-degree day. You know, 75 degrees is more than enough. Some people don't like that, but I'm sorry you guys, this is not a walk-in cooler system, okay? So, you know, keep it around 75, all right? I like people to start there and then just go down in 1 degree increments. Don't just peg it down to 68 degrees, freeze yourself out, and then bump it back up again, okay? So that's a quick walkthrough on the FS units with the multi-blade. And then also you can see that it does have a IC sensor right here. This IC sensor, if you look at it, you'll see it coming back towards us. It has a laser and it scans the room, and it just identifies hot and cold locations, and it also identifies individuals. So this is a really cool unit. If it sees a human, it'll actually make the air blow at you. They call it direct mode or non-direct mode, and you can have it actually blow away from you if you don't like it. Okay, but that is the FS unit right there, working at full blast. And then also I'll show you one other thing, I guess, since we're here. Some people don't quite understand this, but if you look right there, there's a little light and it's at 1. Well, I'm gonna turn this thing down to like 68. Do you see how the second light came on? The reason why is because I have turned this to 67 degrees. It's not 67 degrees in here, so it's further than 4 degrees out. So you're gonna see that second light engage. But if I turn it back up to 74, you'll see that drop away. So that means it's within 2 degrees of its set point. Okay, guys? So that's that unit for you. Let's just zoom back out again real fast. I'm gonna show you the ceiling cassette units in here that we did. We'll do a quick walkthrough. I know you guys know Denver, and he kind of made a boo-boo in here. He did not set this for me, so I'm a little sad right now, but it's okay, it'll still work. So you hit the on button, you see that the on button turned it on, and then you see the blade always opens like that, okay? He has it turned down to 66. That's a little cold, so we'll just bump it to 70 real quick, okay? And again, I'll show you, these have the same features. They have the vane and the wide vane features that I just showed you on the other unit. So if you look here, you'll see the vane move in a position, see it start coming down, and then we'll get it into oscillation mode. So you'll see it in oscillation mode right there as well, okay? So now it's gonna basically drive itself back and forth. It's already pretty cool in here, but I just pegged it so you saw that second light come on. So it's gonna make it think that it's beyond 4 degrees. But that's that unit right there. We're gonna just leave them all on in cooling mode. We're just gonna turn them up to like 78 degrees. So if you're not using these machines when you have a multi-zone system, you really need to leave them all in the same mode. They need to be in cooling. If you look here, this one has a snowflake up there. That's cooling mode. So they all need to be in cooling mode, okay? But that's basically this ceiling cassette unit. It's not as in depth as the other unit as well on the controller. Some people like to, you know, just leave the remote on the bedside like this, or they do come with a holster that you can basically install anywhere in the house, like so, next to an existing thermostat, like they have a boiler here, or you can put it next to the, you know, the light switch or whatever. But that's the install that we actually leave for the homeowner to do, just because sometimes we don't put them in the spots they like. So just show you one more little guy. This is this one here. Let's find that controller. We're gonna do the same thing. They all need to be in cooling mode. They all need to be set. If you're not gonna use it, just turn it up, but make sure it's still on and make sure it's still in the cooling mode, okay? And again, we're just gonna leave that bad boy right there. So you can see it operating right now. The cool thing also with these machines that I think a lot of customers don't understand is they do have filters in them. So if you have a boiler, you don't get to move your air. So run your fans. It's gonna really help clean the fine, super small particulate dust that you would get from a filter, because these things do have filters. John, do you know where this thermostat is? So right behind this unit is an attic. So the attic is basically from the corner to the corner. So we're just gonna turn this one on again and see how this one has, it actually says cool. I wish all of them did that. That would really make me happy, but for some reason Mitsubishi doesn't do that with that. And again, the fan, so you're gonna see it open up. It always opens up. So the blade's gonna open up when you first power it off, okay? And then you can turn your fan up if you want, or, you know, like I did right there. So you can see that's automatic, whisper quiet mode, low, medium, high, or however you want it. Low, medium, high, however you want to do it. So, but that's basically it. You can hear what it sounds like too on whisper quiet mode. So that machine right now is actually operating, and it's super cold, quiet on whisper quiet mode. And then I'm gonna turn the blades to oscillate. So see how I adjusted the left blade and the right blade is still just stationary. So you can do that with this unit. It's a pretty cool little feature it has on it. Or you just sync them together and they'll both tandem oscillate. And then again, you do have the wide feature on this as well, where you can blow it to the left or the right. Some people like air on them, some people don't. So, but that's basically how that works on that part of it. I'm gonna run outside real quick and show you the condenser, and then I'll be done with this video. So just follow me along in this nice, beautiful house out here in the country. We were fortunate enough to be able to use this attic access here with staircase so that we can get everything, you know, up in there. That way it made it a lot easier than trying to go up in the attic. So sometimes you get lucky, folks. Let's see, I haven't seen this job since it got finished, so, but let's look real quick. So you can see our electrical that we ran. Looks nice and neat. You can see the condenser. This is it right here. It's running. You can hear how quiet they are. And they do ramp up and down. So like if it gets a higher load or a lower load, it's gonna start increasing or decreasing. We ran a line set concealable hide right up there, down. I don't know, is that Jack Frost we got in the video right there? Yeah, he's a supervisor, this guy. He's been supervising the install the whole time, making sure we do good. And then there is the service disconnect. I really like them to look nice and straight coming down and then into the unit. It does make cosmetic, just is very important to me. It just makes it look better when you do it like that. So when the feeder line comes in, it comes into the left side and then we come out on the right to power the unit. These are all our seal tight whips that have our control wires, and then this is the refrigerant primary saturated vapor line and suction line that goes into the line set hide. But that's basically it. So, and again, you can hear the machine operating. It's pretty quiet. They're not very loud machines at all. So thanks again, everybody. This is Jared with Ductless Plus, and Jack Frost right there, and he's busy making sure we cleaned up our mess over there. So have a great day.